Hey, 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 greetings, beautiful people. Hey, look, I'm up here hiding. How y'all doing today? Can y'all see me? Hey, hey, can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me or hear me. Just want to make sure. I'm up here. I'm in another one of my pantries. I'm back in the pantry because, look, y'all in here. I gotta wait till somebody come in. I've been working like a slave today. Kind of thirst. Hey, 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 hey. How's it going? Leslie, 30, is it Leslie? 301. Hello. Hey, D Grant. How y'all doing? Look, y'all, I've been working like a slave. I'm hot. It's hot as fire. I'm hiding in the pantry. I'm hiding in the pantry because my dogs, they want to go back out in the yard, but it's too hot. I've been running around today. But look, I have to come on here to tell y'all something. And it's for the ladies. Okay? Or the guys can hear too. Okay, but first I want to show y'all a picture. I want to introduce y'all to some people in my family that's really been an influence on me, and that's why I have kind of the knowledge that I have. Hey, Love Lacey, blessings, blessings, peace. I'm glad to see you guys. Look, so I'm going to show y'all some pictures of the people in my life. It's my grandmother. Hey, Matthews. Hello. You know, I have to learn how to slow down on this live stream, y'all. You know, this is going to be my second one, y'all. Hey, say go, yo, go, yo. This is going to be my second one, right? I'm so used to making regular videos, you know, like the regular ones where I do it myself and I talk fast. So you don't have that much time when you're doing it on your phone, right? So I talk fast and I want to make sure my point is taken, given out before the time run out on the video. But now since I'm doing the live stream, I can slow it down a little bit. Hey, 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 49er gang gang, Matthew, hello. So I'm gonna have to remember to slow down and pay attention to y'all, pay attention to what y'all saying in the chat, and then go back to my point. So bear with me as I maneuver this. And y'all know something. I hate to hear somebody tell me something or want to talk to me, and they just be dragging and dragging. I'd be like, get to the damn point. Say what you got to say. You know how some people tell you something and be like, girl, and this what had happened was I walked up the street. I opened the door. I went in the house. They had blue curtains. I'm like, what the hell is the point of the story? Get to the point. All right. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to learn how to, I'm gonna have to learn how to slow it down, and so you guys can understand what I'm saying. That's D Grant. Hello, hello. What is it? Wait 2 minutes. Oh, oops. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all got to help me out. Y'all know I'm new at this, and I cussed already. Well, don't look like my channel gonna be up too much longer. Y'all got to keep your tight over here, okay? All right, look, I'm gonna show y'all some pictures, right? And these pictures that I'm gonna show y'all is on my phone. And these are some of the people that I grew up around. See, I was one of those kids that, you know how people say, go outside and go play? Well, I like outside and everything, but I thought what the adults were saying was really interesting. So I always was the why person and kind of wanted to know why, you know. So I grew up around my both of my great grandmothers and all my great aunts and all of us, we always got together. And so I was wanting to hear what conversations was going on, what we doing, what y'all talking about up here sipping and drinking and talking about these men folks, which is their husbands and stuff. So anyway, I was up there being nosy. So I'm gonna show you some pictures of them real quick, just some of them. Most of the aunts, I want y'all to know, they lived to be in their 90s. And both of my great grandmothers and my great great grandmother, both of them was like in the hundreds. One was 101 and the other one was 102. All right. So this a whole lot of knowledge. And the reason why I'm saying all of that is because I absorbed a whole lot of that knowledge along with my mom too. You know, she gave me all of that up in this big ass head of mine, right? I told y'all before my head ain't big for nothing, right? So I want to give y'all some information. This is the reason why I started this channel too, is to help y'all through daily life stuff. You know, because can I cuss now? D Grant, is it 2 minutes over yet? Let me know. Say yes or no. Because what I want to be able to tell y'all some of the stuff that I know. Because it won't make no sense for me to take this to no grave. Not that I'm going nowhere no time soon, right? So thank you so much, Love Lacey. I want to share with you guys to make y'all life a little easier. Now, see, my dog, she hear me. Did you hear her bark? Watch, I gotta tell her go lay down. Go lay down, Penny. Got to be all rough, make her think I'm hurt her. But I would never hurt her because she's so small. But anyway, so let me show y'all a couple of pictures real quick, just so y'all can see some of the people. And they're deceased, of course. But like I said, they lived a long time. Okay, so let me get y'all. I was gonna get Mama to come, but I've been so busy because she want to talk to you guys about this quick subject. All right, so let me go. I gotta go into my go on my little phone here, and I got to go into here in the photos so I can show you some of these beautiful people, these beautiful, strong women that was a part of making me who I am. This lady right here, let me see if I can put the picture where y'all can see it. See her? This is my great great aunt Thelma. That's her. She's all these people I'm showing you are past and gone now, right? Okay, that's one of them, right? This lady right here is my aunt Juanita. Now, the one I showed you before, she was the kind of with the church and all that stuff. So she ain't like to do the cussing. She ain't cuss or drink. But this my aunt Juanita, was a beautician. And she used to fix hair in her house. And she used to do my hair and straighten it with the straightening comb. And child, she would pick up every bean. Your hair was so slick. And this was a straightening comb now and hot grease where that steam come from your hair. Y'all know that steam get on top of your head? Hey, Jims, how y'all doing? You know how that steam get to your head right there and make your hair, you feel like they're burning you out ooching. And I'm real tender headed. I don't like nobody pulling my hair. So that's Aunt Juanita right here. And she drank too and smoked. Okay, now look, y'all pay close attention to this. This is my Aunt Barbara right here on this corner right here. The one in the middle was my favorite aunt in the whole wide world. Her name was Aunt Anna, right? All right. Now, I mean, I'm telling you, I hung out with her a lot. And I wrote a book with some of the stories that that it's called Anna's Secrets. I wrote that book years ago. It's on Amazon.com. Y'all don't have to get it. I'm not pushing that. It don't matter because I'm already paid. Okay. So that's Aunt Anna in the middle. And on the corner is my other grandmother, my daddy's mother, which is my grandmother Naomi. We used to go down her house in the country and have a good time. And she made some good cheese biscuits. Hey, Jen Lynn, how you doing? Hey, Matthews, thank you. So that's them too. Now I'm telling y'all, and now our house, my mom and daddy's house, was the house where everybody came that did the cookout in the backyard and all that going on with the crabs. And my Aunt Anna, she played the drums and she had a band and she was real popular here in this. They call her Sweet Anna, right? And we used to light our whole neighborhood up, and all the children used to come over and play. I'm not gonna get off the subject, okay? That's her. Now I'm gonna show y'all somebody else. This one right here, that's my great great grandmother. We call her Nanny, and I was 13 years old when she died. She lived a long time, long time. And I'm telling you, this lady right here, and the reason why I'm telling you about her is because it's going to lead up to You Got Milk. All right? All right. Now, okay, now that y'all up to date. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I can't let y'all forget my dear sweet. Y'all know how my mama look. Y'all see my mama. Oh, this is my grandmother. This is my grandma Claire, which is my mother's mother. This is my mother's mother. And y'all know that's my lovely mommy. Okay, so now y'all up to date. Okay, now let me see if I'm first. I gotta look at everybody first, make sure I got everybody in here that I ain't missed nobody. I see y'all. Okay, so now I put the chat that thing on slow mode. Now I don't know if that's dragging y'all chat the talking points. You know the thing when y'all chat. I don't know if that's making it take a long time. But when I did it the first live, that thing was just jumping. I had to keep. It was going so fast I couldn't really tell who was saying what. Okay. But now see, it just jumped a minute. Hey, C. Roberts, what kind of Indian is she? Aha, you know, right? Cherokee, yeah, and Blackfoot mix, right? And her husband, which was my papa. Now that lady that I showed you, the great grandmother, I got a picture of her and my papa together, and they were married for 100 years. That's on my father's side, right? So yeah, they was married a long time. And he used to like, y'all remember those candy, the Tootsie Rolls is like with a Tootsie Roll in the middle, and outside you had to keep licking and licking and sucking till you got into the it's like a chocolate part. They call them Tootsie Roll, like Tootsie Pops. He used to make me go down the street, which to the corner store, to go get him some. And this is my papa, and he was too. Also, you're gonna be able to see him and her together. I want to can you see this light? Can you see the both of them? My nanny over here where my fingers are, and my papa is right there. And this is my daddy's on my daddy's side. Yeah, strong people, boy. I'm telling you, they talk about knowing how to hustle and make some moves. Man, let me tell you, I don't took and told you. That's why you don't do what you do. All right, let me go back here and look. We got Love Lacey said the slow mode is fine. Okay, thank you, baby. Thank you. So let me tell y'all this. Okay, so the reason why I want to say got milk, my mama was telling me because I told y'all I don't pay attention to news because that look, I got a whole lot going on. I don't need all that noise in my head, but I do like to know the headlines and like what's going on, like the real current events, right? So she was me and her. We had a talk. Hey, Carlton, how are you? Carl, how are you, baby? She was telling me that I'm looking at you, Jim. I'm looking at you. Slow mode only allows you to send one message a minute. Oh, that's kind of I need to speed it up a little bit the next time, don't I? So I think I'm gonna speed it up the next time. But at least I can see what y'all say. At least I can see what y'all saying right now. I feel more intimate knowing that I can talk to you guys. Like, I can say something back to you, and I can see. But guess what I did, y'all? Y'all remember Fred Sanford? Had more than one pair of glasses. Look at your girl, yo. Shoot, I got these garden glasses. These ones right here, they do the close up. They do the close mode on you. Look. When I put these on, y'all be like, oh yeah, I can see real good with these, right? So I'm gonna be going back and forth. But I ain't gonna make this, I'm not gonna make this long though. Okay, let me get to the point. Let me get to the point. That's what y'all want to know. All right, what they were oh yeah, it was that back in the day, you ain't see no whole lot of hot pies. You ain't see none of that. All you saw was three-piece suits, Stacey Adams, my daddy. Y'all, my daddy was always clean. He used to say he's cleaner than the daddy when the dick died. That's what he used to say. But anyway, and so was my uncles, his brothers, right? Yeah. Slow mo makes people listen more. Oh, okay. Thank you, Matthews. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah. Okay. So look, I was talking about the current event things, right? So they talking about that the milk for babies is they out of the milk thing. Y'all heard about that, right? Yeah, always clean. I'm telling you, my daddy had ace deuce to the side. I mean, head to toe. He ain't never go nowhere. Mustache trimmed, all of that. Him and his brothers, they believe in dressing. Nowadays, people ain't doing that thing no more. But he was always smooth. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures of him one day too. I got some stories about my dad. Yeah, I was a daddy's girl. As a matter of fact, I took care of him when he got sick. I packed up my children, my husband. Well, he watched the kids, and I packed my stuff up and moved into my father's house for 3 months. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, so I moved in the house with him. Him and my oldest brother, both of us went to my dad's house because my mom and dad had just separated after over 50 years of marriage. Right? He felt like because he was mad because she went to a cruise. They never stopped seeing it. She was married since she was 16 years old and he was 19. So that love right there too deep for anybody to sit by. That never happened. But yeah, he was something else. Oh, let me see. I see some more. Whatever works for you. Oh, thank you, darling. But yeah, that was a good suggestion. It's okay long as it's still slow. I like it like this. Okay, so now let's talk about this guy milk thing. All right, so now we got women, our people, scared to death because they running out. This milk is gonna be it's a milk shortage. But let me tell you some quick substitutes, and you guys take notes too, because you can tell your sister and everybody that you know in your family, the females that may need to you get milk when they're gonna have this milk thing cut all the way off because y'all know that's what they're trying to do, right? And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I think they're trying to do that too. I'm gonna tell you that now. You know, if you want to wipe out a population of people, if that's what your plan is, wouldn't you start from the root? Y'all know that our sister Angela Stanton's on the thing about what's happening, right? So you can attack from all angles, and the devil is real busy, and they attack from all kinds of angles. And if you don't have no babies, if you cut the babies off, you start with the hunger and get these mamas panicking and make these mamas feel like they're not able to take care of our children because they don't have this. Well, let me tell you a secret. Now, I told you I'll be 60 years old August the 7th. My brothers and sisters and we all grew up on this thing called carnation evaporation milk. It's a little can of milk like that. And our mother's breast milk, of course, but also the carnation evaporation milk. So what you ladies need to do is get you, and I'm gonna tell you how you can feed your baby. First, breastfeed at all costs. That is so very important. You cannot be looking about worried about no shape and all that old kind of craziness. You need to breastfeed your baby because breastfeeding your baby has a lot of benefits to it. Trust me, it do. I've never been sick a day in my life as a child. You know, my brothers and sisters, we were all healthy children. You see what I'm saying? Anything that happened with my brothers and them after they got older is because they did it. One of my brothers liked to sip, sip. Another one liked to smoke, smoke. Okay, let's just put it. It's real. It's real. Okay, and they both older than me. But anyway, get the carnation evaporation milk. That's what you want to look for. You also want to be looking for. They have powdered milk too. Oh shucks, yo. You went way back. Yeah, that's right. But that's what I was raised on. That carnate love Lacey. I was raised. My brothers and sisters and I. Carnation evaporation milk. They still have it in stores today. It's red and white can. And see, then later on, after we got grown and everything, then they started coming up when I started having my kids. I don't have but two. They started coming up with this Infamil and all that. But I breastfed both of my children too. One no shame in my game. And if women, you can't breastfeed them, pump that breast and leave that milk home for whoever the caretaker is for your baby. Listen, think about this. Oh, for first, no, let me get off the subject. I'm gonna tell you more stuff that you can get. The carnation evaporation milk. You can get the powder milk that comes into a bag and add some water to it. When you add water to that powder milk, don't forget now, you have to make sure that they have enough in that, you measure it right. Okay. You can also take some oatmeal, whole, the real oatmeal that comes in a box. They used to have the raisins in it and the glass inside of it. That's going to take you back too. Because you had a big box of oatmeal with that little white man on it. And he had glass inside, and then you can get the raisin kind of oatmeals. I used to dig the raisins out because I like raisins, and then we eat the plain oatmeal. I don't eat oatmeal today because we had oatmeal as a child. You take that oatmeal, you boil that oatmeal on the stove, put it in a little small pot, like a little saucepan. Put a cup of oatmeal in there. You boil that oatmeal with some good water. Don't use the tap water. Get you a bottle of water, any kind of, I'm just using that water, but get some good water and pour that for your baby and boil it on the stove, right? Then you take a tablespoon of guess what? Molasses or either Karo syrup, that real thick kind of syrup, and you add it into that water. And then once you strain that oatmeal and put it in the baby bottle, you're gonna have a pure liquid. You shake it up real good, let it cool off and everything until it get nice and right. You test it on your wrist for that baby and give it to that baby. That baby will not be constipated. It'll have all the iron that it needs, everything that it needs, right? Okay. So think about it. Carnation evaporation milk, powdered milk that's in a bag, that you can buy, or even a can. They got powdered milk. You can get it, buy it in bulk, just like they have those sports drink sports shakes that people be making. They still have that. Stock up on that kind of stuff. Make sure you watch the date on that stuff when you get it too, because you don't want to get a baby's nothing that's that the date is off. And but breastfeeding is number one, and something else you can do too with white rice, a bag of rice, or either wheat rice. Now, the babies might have a reaction to the wheat because you don't know yet. They brand new. You know, you be testing for the little allergies and stuff. So you will boil that water there. You know that water has starch on it. You know that when you boil rice, you see that white starch on it. Even after you rinse the rice off and boil it on the stove, it still has starch in the water. So you drain that rice off and you use that water, that rice water, and you see, and you still put just a little bit of honey in there. Make sure that's raw honey, or either the molasses, or either the Karo syrup. Either one of those things will help, so they won't get bonded. You know, when they have bowel movements, they won't have them little rock turds that they have. Sometimes babies get constipated and have that. Okay, and they be full. They be just as satisfied. But this is the stuff that we was raised off of. Okay, so don't panic about that. Let me see what y'all saying real quick. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And I did too, Jim. After my babies got a little older, and you know what? You can feed those babies early. See, they got us twisted. These other folks, I told y'all about listening to these other folks. Our babies not like their babies. See, we are made. Everybody is made up of different stuff. Now we can talk all this, try to be politically correct or nothing. But look, yo, here I can't. I can't. I gotta call us. I gotta call a spade a spade. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. What happened when we was growing up too? I used to have stories with my aunts and the ones that I showed y'all. How about my cousins and I? In between us, we like 3 and 6 months apart from each other. You see? So in other words, when my father was having my father and mother was having children, so was their sister and brother, which made us first cousins. So sometimes their breasts would fill up. Times was hard when they didn't have no money because the kind of jobs that they had was like trash can jobs. I'm talking about some of the people in the family, the men. They had jobs. They went to work every day, but the people weren't paying them nothing. And so, but they had children, four children in one family, six, eight. So when the women was at home taking care of the children, and one mama and two mamas there, and both of them breastfeeding their baby, when one breast milk fill up, she would feed like in other words, I will feed my sister's baby. Say that. Say that's my niece, but she could suck on my breast and give my milk when my milk fell up in one breast, especially after I used this one already for my baby. See, that's how we used to do. And those people used to do. I'm talking about my family members, old folks, and a lot of those old folks before me, they used to do that kind of stuff. You see? Let me see what y'all saying real quick. Okay, what else? Okay, just like you know. Let me go down some more. Make sure I'm getting you. Yeah, rice. But you talking? I want to talk about rice pop. What's rice pop, C. Roberts? No, well, you. That's what y'all call them, rice pop. There was like Tootsie Roll pops, but they were round with different colors, and you could suck the candy on the outside, but on the inside was like Tootsie Roll, and that's what my papa used to like. Make sure the solution. Uh-huh. Right. And that raw honey. Yeah, you have to have the raw honey. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, lovely. So I'm gonna try to drop them for y'all because I want y'all to know that you don't have to panic because it's no because you think that the food ain't is running out. I showed you already, it's food everywhere. But yeah, but I want y'all to know back in the day, like I said, we used to share, we used to feed our children when the men folks, I'm talking my family members and people that they knew, that's how it was growing up in the community. We share that information. They used to share their breast milk with their family members when they didn't have any money to buy the can after the can of milk and stuff. They did that, and you got to think about it then. In slavery, didn't black women feed them white children? They had babies too. And back then, let me tell y'all something that y'all might not know. When they were back in slavery time, most of those women, the slave masters' wives that had children, what they did was they would take it and give it to the slave woman, make her feed that baby first. She couldn't even use her own breast when her breast filled up with milk to feed her baby. That woman, that master wife would call her and make her feed her baby before she could feed her own baby. You see? So it's not nothing nasty about milk being transferred from one human being to another. Think about the animals. Haven't you seen these pictures with the dogs and cats living together and they taking care of each other, even though they're not the same species? You see, we need to get back to our tribal roots because once you tribal, it's always somebody in there that knows something about something that you know nothing about. You understand? Because it comes from history, our history. Read some more, your chat. Read some more, baby. Thank you, Penelope. She said, great information, yo. C. Roberts, no thank you. Another word for porridge. Yeah. Okay, well for porridge, yeah, that's right. Oatmeal and Greek shit. Hominy, y'all know hominy grits? You know what the hominy is? They got the hominy grits. They also had a cream of wheat back in my day. My mom and them gave us a lot of cream of wheat. See, cream of wheat and grits, and especially cream of wheat and grit is full of iron. And see, babies need that iron for their blood and stuff. It help build up their metabolism too. You see? Uh-huh. But yeah, but they used to make our people feed our people. So what I'm saying is we need to start going back to basics. And you have to think about something too. Y'all might be too young to know this. I'm not sure the ages of y'all, but I know y'all probably are a little bit younger, right? But when I was growing up and they did all that stuff, was feeding babies and doing all that, you have to think about it. Uh, Back in the in slavery time, the reason why most of those women did not want to feed their children their own breasts is because they thought that was beneath them. They also wanted to keep their shapes and figures. And then also it was a thing called wet nurses. I did a video years and years ago about the wet nurses and how it all came to pass and who started it and what century it was in. And it was the wet nurses were black women that would get paid. They would pay them, and there weren't no slaves and stuff. That was after all of the craziness, but they would get paid by these different white women to breastfeed their babies. But see, the thing is, what we black people have started doing now, these women, what we do, we're missing out on a lot of stuff because when you first start feeding your baby, the first few months, that stuff that's coming out of your body, out of your breast, it's doing a whole lot of going on spiritually, physically, mentally, and everything when you feed your baby breast milk. You have to also understand this. That baby was laying inside of you, mama. If you carried a full term baby, it was for 41 weeks, right dead up underneath your heart. You see? That baby was laying in your womb up underneath your heart for 41 weeks. See? So that's why a lot of times we after women have babies and the daddies get them and the daddies and the daddy put the baby on the chest and the baby go to sleep while the daddy got up on the chest. That baby listen to that heartbeat. He getting to know daddy now. See? We got to go back to what we know, y'all. We got to go back to connecting with one another in family. We got to get our families tight. And one way to do it is to let them be a part of you like they're supposed to be. Give them what you call all of you. See? Give them all of you. Don't give it to nobody else. Let me read y'all. Okay. Make sure this okay. Room temperature. That's right, Penelope. That's gotta be right with the raw. Thank you. Thank you, Lovelace, for dropping gems. Great information, yo. Thank you, Penelope. No, that's another word for pro. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Okay. Collect. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. You love cream of wheat, Carden? Oh my God. I don't like no cream of wheat. I can't. I can't. I can't. I guess it's because when you're a child and you eat so much, because of back in my days we were struggling. Everybody was struggling, trying to make ends meet. Times was hard. So you will probably most of the time eat the same things over and over again in bigger pots. Sometimes mama and them put a new twist on it or something. Or at grandma house or something, they put a new twist on it. But still, a bean is still a bean. But I can tell you, Yo can tell you how to put some pots together and make some good yum yums and some meals that you can stretch for days. I can tell you that. Yeah, yeah, we were struggling. But look, I just want y'all to know, don't worry about that because when don't be worrying about that milk shortage and all that for our people because we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. All you have to do is just know what to do. See, and another thing you do, potato too. Potato water. Anything that had that starch in it, you could give some of that to the baby, and that's filling. It's a lot of people now. The doctors tell you don't give the baby no regular food or nothing until they get like 6 months. You can give your baby after your baby when your baby turn like 4.5 months. You can start taking that food and mashing that stuff up. I'm talking about real food. I mean, you ain't got to get them no milk. You can get them real table food earlier than what they are telling you. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Because our babies, here's the thing: when women carry children, we be eating all kinds of garbage. I mean, not garbage as junk food, but all kinds of food and we be eating all the time. Fruit, I don't care if we pig out on everything that we like. It has to be cravings that we want, and we be just tearing that stuff up. And then when we have our babies, we think that baby was to come out here and just drink some liquid water, so-called milk. Now them babies want something to eat because they was eating off of you the whole time. And then you gonna put them on a diet time they get here. That's why they be whining and crying and don't want to go to sleep. But anyway, we need to feed our babies. Let me see what y'all said. I think the chat done gone down now, y'all. I don't think y'all saying anything now. It might be off. I don't know. Are y'all still there, or is it still on that long? Or is it on that delay? It don't matter. Anyway, y'all can just go back and look at the replay so you'll know what to give the babies and what to tell your people, your women, your men. You would. Oh, I see you. This is right, yo. Right. For at 4 months, those babies can be, yeah, they can eat food. They sure can. Hell, I know when we was younger, we had chicken bones in, and most of our babies had them chicken bones in their mouth that they be rubbing the gums with because they be teasing. They be just chewing on that thing like they showing up, tearing up something. They ain't got no teeth. Y'all see them people? Y'all remember those things when y'all used to have those little chicken bones in your mouth when your mom and them used to give it to you? Yeah. Oh, I see you driving, Jim. Okay, I understand. Yeah, but I just want y'all to know that we don't have to worry about no crisis because where there's a will, there's a way, and we are some resilient people. We know how, and I'm telling you, I know so much. It's like I have so much in my head that I could share with people. When you think, in other words, when you think you got a problem, I can see that you don't have no problem. You can't see it because you in it. You see, and don't think that whatever your problem is, you the first one that ever had it. That I'm the only one in this world that this problem ever happened to. You mistaken, my friend. You mistaken. Yeah, it's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Nothing new under the sun. Remember that, okay? Yeah. And one day, y'all will have to tell me what day y'all want me to do this, or when, or what time, right? One day I'm gonna have a segment called Ask Yo. And that means you can ask me anything you want to ask me, and no question is off limits, and I will answer you. You see? Just I'm gonna call it Ask Yo. What y'all think about that? You think I should do that? I'm gonna wait and see if y'all say. Y'all just let me know because I'm gonna want to, and I can take the question spontaneously, like when it happened, or if you have some pre-questions you want to know about. I'm talking about real life shit. I'm talking about stuff that's going on that you might need answers to in real life. You don't have to use your regular name or your name or something, but if it might be a situation that you in that you might can't see your way out of. But I'm here to tell you other people can see stuff that you can't see. You see? So don't hold that shit in, get it out. Cause Yo knows. Mm-hmm. I love to ask Yo. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can ask me anything and I will answer you. And that's why I need to get used to trying to read the chat thing. But I might do it when I have Momo too. So that way one of us could be you two old people look. One of us could be reading one thing on the side, and then making sure we don't miss y'all questions and stuff and help y'all with it, okay? Because I'm here to help. I mean, this thing, hey, I don't have nothing to gain. I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't got nothing but time. Hmm. You like that 2D grant? Okay, cool. That'll be cool. Well, I'm gonna do it. Damn it, it's official. It'll be one day I'm just gonna say, so y'all be thinking about those. Yeah, I'm serious, y'all think about it. Okay, but I'm gonna give you a tip real quick too on one thing that I know might be a question. Like sometimes you have bills, you got the light, you got the mortgage or the rent, whatever your overhead is, light, water, gas, food. You got all these things, right? I'm gonna tell you the main thing to do is make sure you have that overhead. Make sure you pay for the overhead, the rent. Make sure you pay your rent. You got to make sure you do that right there. If you don't do nothing else, I don't care if you don't have no more money in your pocket for nothing else. Make sure you do that, and the rest of the stuff, I'm gonna tell you how to make it. Right? Ain't nobody robbing nobody. Ain't nobody stealing. I'm gonna tell you how to make it. Okay? Water get cut off. I know. Been there, done that. Was raised sometimes with that in the household. Lights cut off. Been there, done that. Was raised with shit like that. No food in the house. Been there, done that. Know how to go out and forage and get something to eat. Know how to do that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yo can tell you a story, boy. Stories. Yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, Cynthia. Hey. All right, so I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna really hold y'all long though. But this is a trip because, like I said, I feel like I'm doing a little bit better. What y'all think? I slowed it down some, huh? But I went all over the place with subjects. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all understand what I'm saying when it comes to that got milk thing. So we don't have to worry about that. We ain't worried about that. And half of that stuff, those are Similac, Infamil, and all those other things right there. Our babies, some ain't right with them babies now. That stuff they giving them babies now, some ain't right. Oh, and carrot juice too. I wanted to tell y'all that too. You can do carrot juice for your babies too. Buy some carrots. Hell, get a pack. Oh, I don't have no seeds in this room. Because I was gonna shake, get a pack of carrots, grow your own carrots in your backyard or in a pot, and use that, and then shred the carrots, carrots, boil them on the stove. You can use the juice for them to drink, carrot juice. You know they got carrot juice in the store, but I ain't talking about putting no sugar and stuff in it. Get some carrot juice. Feed your baby carrot juice. You don't have to have. They don't have to have milk, and milk ain't no good for you no way. Y'all know that though. That's another day. That's stored for another day. That's milk ain't nothing but an Elmer's glue. That's what milk is. You drinking milk? Stop drinking milk. Let me see what you're saying. Yeah, I said would be great. Hey, sis. Oh, we say hey. Been there, done this. Right. That's right. Yeah, a whole lot of us do know how to do it. Yeah, a whole lot of us know how to make it. But it's good to share with people that's coming young and coming up and having these families that don't know really, and they just used to going to the store picking stuff off the shelf. It's always good to have a backup plan just in case plan A don't work. You always have to have a plan B. Always have to have a plan B. And sometimes a C so you can see your way out of shit. You understand? Yeah. But yeah, carrot juice, you can do that. Boil that carrot on the stove, and then not only that, and you even have to use the juice for the carrots. Say you got two children, you got a two. Say you got a 2 year old, and you got said a 3 month old. The juice can go for the baby, the 3 month old in the bottle, and the carrots mash them up and give it to the other baby. That's 2 for 1 right there, and everybody doing good. You see? Yeah. Hey, Queen Virginia, how you doing? Hey, Queen Virginia, this is my second. It ain't my debut. This is my second my second live. You know, and I was just telling them how I'm so used to doing it on the phone that I be talking all fast and I don't even get a chance to read the chat. Now, if I hadn't slowed this thing down, I wouldn't even saw you on here. Yep, but I got it down on slow mode. But yeah, but y'all look for real. We can do this thing, y'all. We can do this thing. We can do it. Y'all know that, don't y'all? We can really do it. We can really do it. We can feed our babies. Ain't nothing they throw at us can stop us from growing and living life the way we supposed to live it. And that's supposed to be for in peace and harmony. You understand? We don't supposed to be stressed out having to go to work at 9 to 5 all day, every day. And then when you get home, you're too tired to food with your family and love on your people. You see? Because if you do all of that, then what's the purpose of working? What's the purpose if you got to come home and be all stressed out? We need to learn how to work the work and don't let the work work us. You see? Too many of us want to do good, real good at our job. We want to stand out. We want the boss to say, you get a raise or you doing a good job or to pat us on the back. A whole lot of people like that. Y'all know it is. Y'all know somebody on the job like that with that shit. But you got all of that going on. That's a whole lot of noise. That's a whole lot of unnecessary noise. And half of the time when people retire, they don't even live to see that whole retirement money. They die before they get a chance to even spend it. Ain't that some shit? Let me see what y'all saying in here. This is one of the reasons why I share my feelings about my mom with you. Oh, your spirit spoke to me. Wisdom, love, and peace. You know some love, Lacey. I told my mama. I told my mama. I told you me and my mama, we talk about everything. I told my mom, I said, Mama, this beautiful young lady texted me and was telling me about her mom. You don't mind me sharing, Lacey? Do you mind me sharing? Say that. Do you mind me sharing? Because I don't want to tell the world your stuff. I'm gonna wait till you say something. Yeah, people on everybody, yeah, Queen Regina, people on that job, they get on they used to be on my job like it too. Hey, I used to be supervisor, I did a whole lot of stuff, okay? And I don't see a whole lot of tricky bitches at work, okay? They something else. And then still, and some of them, like I said, they be struggling, but they try to act like they're not. Go out to lunch and want to use that black credit card to pay for everybody lunch. And then when it was one lady that used to do that. She want to show off like she got, like she want to be a big spender. And every time there's a whole different types of group of girls used to go to lunch together, and she would always pull out that little card that showed the credit card, and pay for everybody lunch, right? And so she wanted to be a big deal amongst the people that she was working with. Uh-huh. And then I remember her asking me, on the low. Telling me little stuff about her that was having struggles at home and wanted to borrow $300 from me. I said, "Oh, yeah, you do. Guess what? Don't you know? I don't know who this is. I don't know who calling me. But I told her, no, I told her no. Because I know a bullshitter when I see a bullshitter. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter, believe that. I don't see too much. Yeah, but you spending using your credit card trying to show off for the people that work. You come and ask me for money on the low. Because I'm not that kind of person. I wouldn't go to nobody. I don't let nobody pay nothing for me when I go nowhere. And then I don't eat everybody's food. And my mom always lived close to where I used to work at different places. And I would go, and all either I would go home for lunch to my own house and eat. I ain't fool with them people. Hmm. Yeah, buying friendship. Yeah, that's what they do. Uh-huh. And then everybody, but the crazy part about it, while they was doing all that, all of them used to talk about each other. Every one of them used to talk about each other, stepping on each other to get where. I mean, I ain't never understood that. I ain't never understood that. They used to step on each other to try to impress each other. Yeah, but I believe in helping people because I even knew how I already knew this girl too. That the way we became friends actually is we was outside on a bench and I could tell something was going on with her and because I just have that I know a bush I know when something going on with somebody. But anyway, she didn't never have never go to lunch with none of the girls, and I didn't either. We didn't do all of that. But every time it was close time for lunch, she would go off or take her lunch early or something like that. Well, and she was a single mom too, and divorced from her husband and all that. And she had this real nice house that her mama left her and stuff. But anyway, I know that she didn't have any money, so I approached her and I gave her money and would tell her you don't have to be hungry if you hungry, because I was like, you ain't got to be hungry, and I know it's hard working raising two children, a single mom and all that. You don't have to pay back or nothing like that. I used to take care of her, but we became friends, and we friends to this day just because I approached her and and let her know that I know, and she would wonder how did I know what I know. And do you know what I told her? I told her this too. Not only do I know, and I said I did this. Y'all gonna trip off of this. Now y'all gonna really, I might lose some of y'all with this one. I might lose some of y'all with this one, but I'm deep. I also told her. She said, "How do you know?" She said, "How do you know that I didn't have any money? How do you know that I'm struggling?" I looked right at her and I said, "I know more than you think I know. I also know that you had 3 abortions in your lifetime." That lady looked at me. That girl looked at me, and she knew then that I knew. I can tell you something about yourself that don't nobody else know but you. You better bet that. So when I say your nose. All right. Now I'm gonna leave y'all with that right now, because that ain't the kind of video this need to be. Yeah. But anyway, you said no, I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't mind. Okay, Lovelace. Okay, I'm gonna just tell that she told me about her mom, and she had just lost her mom and during Easter there just this year. And it is funny that she said it, not funny that she said it, but she said that she was appreciative that I shared my mom with you guys. But for real, everybody that I know, all of my friends and everything, people we grew up with, everybody know mom and everybody love mom. My husband called my mom ever since we first met. And I was 14 when we met in high school. We went to high school and school together, all schools together. We grew up blocks away from each other. So my family knew his family. And it's 6 of them, and his brothers used to play in the backyard with my brothers. When it was my week to wash dishes, they out playing basketball in the backyard, and as I had the kitchen clean, they'd come and dirt up dishes. And I told y'all about my daddy. When dishes in the sink, he pull them all out the cabinet. You got to wash them. So anyway, that's the kind of shit that he grew with. Uh huh. Would you say? Okay, great information. Yeah, people on my job was like, yeah, they something. Mm-hmm. No, okay, yeah. But anyway, she was telling me about that, and I know how hard it is to take care of a parent when they pass it, and they're gonna pass. I know how hard it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was right there. I was there with my dad. You know what I was doing with my daddy? My brother gave him a bath, and help him shave and everything. And my dad used to like Judge Mathis because he liked the way he dressed. You know the Judge Mathis show? He used to watch that. And he was sitting up in the bed with his clean pajamas on. He passed February the 1st. It was a big snowstorm. And I was standing at the top of his head of the bed, and I was parting his hair, and I was combing his hair. My dad had some real nice, thick, beautiful salt and pepper, but more black hair, and I was scratching his, combing his hair, and he was just nodding and really enjoying it and listening to Judge Mathis. But it was on this side was the window, and we had the blinds pulled all the way back, and the snow was just coming down heavy, 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 heavy. And I was looking at him, and he was just breathing, looking at TV. And when he took his last breath, he made that. And my brother was in the kitchen, and my brother was watching the soup that I had made some vegetable soup, and my brother was in the kitchen uh, stirring the soup. And the first thing I thought about, after the first thing I thought about is, damn, how I'm gonna tell my brother? How I'm gonna bring this to my brother? And he's older than me. I said, how I'm gonna let him know without, how I'm gonna let him know. And my mom and sister and everybody else, they wouldn't know that. So you know what I did? I went right on in the kitchen and told my brother, hey, bro, I said, you know what? It's time to take a ride to mom's house. He said, hey, I ain't gonna, well, they said, man, come on, let's go. He said, let's go. But why we going to mom's house? It's snowing out there. I said, because what we gotta tell her, we can't tell her on the phone. And when I told him that, boom, he lost it. But I told him, tighten that shit up, tighten that shit up, tighten that shit up. We ain't got no time for that. We got to go and tell everybody else what's going on. So I left Daddy in the room in his house, and we took a drive in my car and got stuck in some motion. Had people pushing us and all that. Yeah. And we came to tell our mom and stuff. But anyway, yeah, it's not an easy task taking care of somebody that you know passing. But it's I find pleasure and joy in knowing that they were comfortable until they passed. That they were comfortable. They was where they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's family all about. And I also feel like he didn't go nowhere because I got a son that smiled just like him. My mama tell me I'm like my father all the time, and my brothers, oh my God, their expressions just like my daddy. One of my brothers walk like him. You see? So ain't nobody going nowhere. Life just recycles. I'm not trying to make this sad. I just want you to know, ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. That's some shit that we got in our head. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm gonna listen. I'm okay. Let me. So I was talking too much. Okay, I don't mind. I'm reading some more real quick, y'all. Yes, real women do understand my gift. Yes. Yes, Queen. Yes, for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't have no people coming to my house but my family. I don't have no people coming to my house but my family. None of them. Nobody. They're not welcome here. I don't like. I'm into spirits and stuff, and I feel your energy, and some off with your ass. I'm not fucking with you, like it or not. No, not yo. Don't bring that shit around me. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't like that. Uh-uh. Yeah, your days are gonna get easier, love lace. It is. It's gonna get easier. Yeah, it's gonna get easier because ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. We are all spiritual beings. Energy is everywhere. Energy flows. Energy flows. Anytime a plant go by, a rose may die in this year, but that same another rose gonna grow up. Meaning that same group of color of rose. Say red rose. Let's use a red rose for instance. Let's get this out the way. Let's use red roses. Red roses come up every year from the ground. Every year they come up. Every year, all over the place, not just in one spot, all over the world. They come up, they come up, they come up, right? And every year they die, they die, they die. But don't you think that next year coming up, another red rose gonna come right on up? See, that's the same family, that's the same energy. It still grows. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there. It's just recyclable. Ain't nothing there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know something else? I asked my daddy this, and this is something for you, Love Lacey, that might help you too, and anybody else that's listening. I asked my father before. I was like, Daddy, when he found out he had lung cancer, I said, Daddy, Daddy, you scared? Are you scared? My daddy looked at me, and y'all gonna think about this. He looked at me, he said, Why would I be scared? Why would I be scared to die? I said, Well, people when people die, people don't know where they're going and all this, and they think they're going to heaven or hell. My daddy said, I didn't know when I got on this earth. He said, when I came through my mama womb, I didn't know I was born. So why would I be scared to die? I ain't gonna know I ain't gonna know. Like in other words, you don't know when you're born. And then he also told me, don't you know you die every night? When you go to bed and you close your eyes, you die every night. See? You ain't got no control over what you dream or none of that. See? We gotta stop tripping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gonna be good, love. You gonna be good. You gonna be good. We all gonna be good. We all are going to be good. You understand? We all gonna be good, and I'm here to help you. All right. So I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I know I've been chit chatting and running my mouth. Lord, the thing said 51 minutes. Oh my God! I see the thing up here. That's tell you how long I've been talking. Right? Yeah, that's what it says. Lord have mercy. I can talk to y'all all day though, because I got some stories, boy. But we're gonna come. We're gonna do a Axio series, or one day, whatever day y'all want me to do it. I'm not sure, but it will have to be after I take care of my boys. I took care of them early. I broke them off. They good to go. So I'm gonna get back on here one day and do that, and I might have my mom with me to do it too. So like I said, I can be reading this and say, Mama, you might have a question for her. She don't mind telling it, helping everybody let you know, because it might be something that I know that you don't know that can help you through this life, this thing we call life, okay? And your problems is not as big as you think that they are. Everybody got problems. Don't let that shit fool you. Everybody got a problem that they think is a problem. I don't know who that is calling me. I don't get the calls like that. I don't know who. But anyway, I'm gonna help you through it. All right. All right. So last getting ready to go, y'all. Okay. I see you, Cynthia. You at work listening. I know. I know. Don't you want to quit so bad? Don't you just want to walk off that? Boy. Don't you want to just go away from them folks? We gotta do what we do. But this too shall pass. Sometimes you gotta do something to get what you need to get, right? But you gotta also know when to move on. Don't put no bricks in nobody's building. Because I didn't. I refuse to put a brick in somebody else's building. That's what I was taught by these people that I showed you. Don't put no brick in nobody else's building. Build your own building, okay? All right. And one day, y'all remind me to tell you about a 24-hour daycare center that I had. Remind me to tell you about that. Okay. You can make your own money. Okay. This was such an extra blessing. Oh, you welcome. You so welcome. Anytime, baby. Anytime. I appreciate you guys listening. I really do. Retired in a few years. Then I know that's right. I know that's right, Cynthia. I know that's right. Come on out there. Come on out there. If you can make it happen early, make it happen early. And y'all might need to, I'm gonna tell y'all about that financial thing after a while. Y'all might need to jug around some of y'all money. I done told y'all to take some of that money out the bank. Don't let them people have all your eggs in the one basket. Things getting too deep for you to have all your eggs in one basket, okay? All right, start pulling some of that stuff out. Put it in the shoebox underneath a mattress. Don't trust nobody. And my father used to say, always have you a God forgive me dollar. Yo, what is a God forgive me dollar? God forgive you if you don't have it. You got me? I'm gonna leave y'all on that note, okay? Peace to y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in and listening to your old girl, yo. And we're gonna do it again one day, okay? And it's gonna be called Axio. All right, y'all. Now, I think it's over this way. Thanks for listening, y'all. Okay? See y'all later. I'm gonna do better with this chat thing, reading y'all chats though. But I'm gonna read them later though. I know I can do that, right? I think I can. I'm gonna try. Thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all. Okay? All right? I'm gonna see if I can end this live. Let's see which way I go. Y'all, I got to figure it out. I just got to figure it out. I see you say you only do the credit union. I understand that. And half of these credit unions though, they don't want to loan you no money though unless you have that perfect credit. You see? They don't want to do that. They don't want to loan you no money unless you got some good credit. Can't make no mistakes with that. But we'll talk. We'll talk. All right, peace, y'all. Let me see if I can end this thing. Let's see what I gotta figure out how to do it. I forgot how I did the last time. Oh, here you go. It's down the bottom. All right. Bye, y'all. Peace, baby. Peace, love. See you later. Bye. Here we go, right here.